What's up, my brotosynthesises and my broto sisters? I just had a fucked up stew, and I feel like I'm geeking off of regular food that doesn't even have weed in it. It's like edibles without the weed, so it's just like a regular ass McDonald's Happy Meal. But anyways, as the title said, I tried to pay to win in TDX, and I ended up paying to lose. But basically, what happened is I was playing the game Tower Defense X with the squadron that you're seeing on your screen right now. This squad of people, and we were doing okay. We were no pros. We weren't following no strategy. We didn't have exactly a plan of what the hell we were going to do in order to win. But we ended up playing a couple of games, and we ended up losing in all of them. But we ended up making some progress and we made it pretty far, and we got a couple gems, and it was pretty cool and pretty awesome. And I don't exactly have footage of those first few games we played because we ended up touching each other in those games, and YouTube deems that as like not family friendly or something like that. So I can't exactly show that. So what you're seeing on your screen right now is the game that I ended up playing where I paid to win and ended up losing anyway. But yeah, basically, I got tired of losing those first few times that we tried the game mode because we got pretty close to the end. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna lie. We were doing pretty good, right? I mean, the touching each other thing parts maybe boosted our morale or something, but we ended up doing pretty good in those first few games. But we didn't win, and I wanted to win, so I was like, you know what? Fuck it, man. This party needs a hero, is what I ended up saying, and I turned into Incredible Gassy, and I ended up dropping 100 cold hard bucks on the new towers, the new Nightmare Mode towers that released in TDX, and I heard they were pretty OP, right? Refractor doing like fucking 20,000 DPS or 30,000 DPS or whatever the hell it was, and then like the War Machine doing like another trillion DPS on top of that. And so he ended up buying them, and I bought the shield as well, and I already had the behemoth factory. That one I grinded out legitimately. But anyways, I bought all that stuff, and I was like, well, we're gonna beat their ass now, guys. This time it's gonna work. And me and the gang loaded up into another match, and we ended up losing on like wave 12. And then we loaded up into yet another match, and we ended up losing on like, I don't know, one of the ladder waves, but we ended up losing anyway. So yeah, I don't know, man. Tower Defense X really made me realize that I have a skill issue. Okay, I bought the most OP towers in the game. I bought the shields. I bought the War Machine factory. I bought the behemoth factory. I bought the fucking refractor beam, and I still ended up losing. And honestly, in my defense, the reason I ended up losing is because I kind of fucked around and found out because I bought every single thing on the menu. I bought out the whole fucking menu of TDX right there, right then and there. And after buying out the whole menu, I equipped every single Nightmare Tower in my inventory at once. And I realized really quickly that having one person with all 4 Nightmare Mode towers in their inventory and having them like actually play well and like having them actually like place down and max out all their towers is not really something that's feasible. Okay, I found it out the hard way, guys. But yeah, we ended up losing despite all my pay to winning right there. I mean, I got my War Machines down, I got my Behemoth factories down. We ended up doing really good in the early game. And then right after the early game, we ended up fucking horrifically fucking losing. I mean, I got a couple of refractor beams down. I wasn't able to max them out because they're so fucking expensive. But I got a couple of them down. I got some shields down, and then yeah, we just kind of ended up getting steamrolled. I mean, at this point, I don't even remember what we got steamrolled by. I think it was like Jaegers or something, which is like fucking embarrassing. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. But we ended up getting steamrolled, and we call it quits right there because it was like low-key like 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning. It was like 6 or 7 a.m. in the morning. But yeah, we called it quits right there, and we said we were going to continue tomorrow, and then and we didn't continue tomorrow because tomorrow was actually today, and today is Thanksgiving Day. Well, if you're Canadian, it is. So yeah, we didn't end up continuing tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, even though we didn't win, it was kind of a fun experience. I mean, John Roblox, if you're watching this video, I'm just saying, man, I didn't insta win after buying the War Machine Factory, so I think you should increase its DPS to like 7 million instead of 7,000. And then I think on top of that, it would also be a great idea if you took the Golden Mobster and give it like a negative 8% firing speed or something, like nerfed it a little bit, because I think Golden Mobster is a little too OP. So it would be really cool if you nerfed it, but don't nerf Golden Mobster a lot. Just nerf it like a little bit, and nerf it and make the nerf like so small that it doesn't even change the tower at all, and its DPS and range and everything else, all the statistics stay the same. But the nerf just kind of feels like a spit in the face, if you know what I'm saying, right? Like just give it like negative 3% range or some bullshit like that, okay, bro? Like, listen, I think if you did that, I think the game would really like start prospering, because I mean, you got 18K players right now, which ain't bad. But if you want like 100,000 players, like a million players, then come on, bro. You gotta be worse with your balancing decisions. Okay, so boost refractors DPS to like 5 trillion, boost the War Machine Factory's DPS to like 7 million, and then make them like 5 times cheaper or something, and then I'll be happy. I'll be happy with the money that I spent. But anyways, yeah, all jokes aside, though, I think this Nightmare Mode update in Tower Defense X was pretty cool. It was pretty awesome. Yeah, nothing really else to say. Yeah, it was cool. It was great. I think the towers are cool. I think everyone is happy with the towers, except for the Golden Mobster because it got nerfed. But you got to nerf it more. Okay, if people are mad that Golden Mobster got nerfed, but if you nerf it some more, then they'll be happy. Okay, that's how that works. It will roll back. But anyways, yeah, I think outside the Golden Mobster nerfs, I think the update was cool. But yeah, anyways, sorry for the janky ass, sloppy ass video, but I ate that stew and then I went to take a shit and then I just randomly remembered that I gotta film this video. So here you go. I filmed the video. Yeah, great, awesome, beautiful. See you later, everyone. Goodbye.